Hello, Vidargavia here, and welcome to this Minecraft 1.13 SMP episode from the Lionheart server. I hope you're alright. I hope you're alright. Today we are helping out our very good friend Butcher here with some custom trees. One here and one here. And then we're going to do maybe a few more trees around the square here. And we're going to do some general landscaping and tidying up of things around the place. But yeah, a little while ago Butcher asked me if I could make him some trees, and of course I can, mate. Of course I can. So yeah, that's what we're doing. Now I love building custom trees, by the way, in case you didn't know. And I thought I would try and show you on camera how my method is. Everybody has their own little method, okay? So what I start with is I just basically lay out a root system, and I'm not afraid to break things, right? So he had this nice edge here. Well, now it's broken with things. Roots are stronger than stone, as we know. So they've gone through here. They've gone up through the grass here. They've penetrated this rock here and are now growing down into the sewers below. Yeah. And the important thing is really that you keep it organic. So we can do this, and then it can even go out here, right? So you don't do it the same on all sides, and you sort of plan it much bigger, or you lay it out much bigger than you think you want the main part of the tree to be. So in this case, my thoughts is that our tree is going to be basically this big. I ran out of logs, man. I need more acacia. Yeah, but the root system must be much bigger than the actual tree. So this is what we have for now. Now I recommended he go with acacia wood because his house is brown and very brown, and he's got brown ground, and there's all the orange going on. So acacia I thought would stand out nicely against his house. And well, the idea with this tree I think is to sort of drag it up a little bit and then bend it towards us here, or towards the diagonal here, I think, and then put some jungle leaves on it, I think. So that's for that tree. Now this tree is going to be exactly the same color because that'll give unity to the front here. I'm going to make it kind of the same. It's going to sort of wrap around. I thought the roots could wrap around his little sign here, maybe. Maybe we take away this pressure or this trapdoor and some bits like that, and then it's gonna go, I think, towards his house. So towards the path here. So both of the trees are gonna sort of lean to the left a little bit, and one is gonna lean over the path towards his house, and one is gonna lean the other way towards this road here, or towards the square. I think that's the idea. Anyway, guys, I need more logs, don't I? And he told me, I think, to take whatever he had, and unfortunately he doesn't have too much. I'm going to grab all this stuff. So, some of it. The thing is, in 1.13, guys, we have new, exciting opportunities for making trees. Never before seen by mankind. And, of course, I'm talking about the whatever they're called. The acacia wood, as opposed to the acacia logs. Which means that we don't have to see the orange stuff here, which is really great, to be honest. Because that'll now let's see, what am I doing here? Yep. So then, right, the next step, so if I keep talking about what I'm actually doing here, is to sort of start with the trunk, but already start thinking about the bend, right? So in this case, I know it's going to bend that way, so I want it taller on this side. So we do it like that, right? And then you need to come out a little bit, maybe, like this. Go up a few blocks. And now we need to start thinking about bending it or properly, right? The thing is, so let's have a look at what it looks like now. See, it's starting to look good now. It's starting to look alright. Yeah, man, I love these these new logs. They are just the best thing since sliced bread, honestly. But what I was going to say about them is they're kind of pricey, okay? Because you only get 48 from a stack of logs. And yeah, I think you do anyway. Yeah, anyway, so I'm going to replace what I can here, or some obvious parts anyway, with the normal logs. You don't want to be too frivolous with other people's stuff now, do you? So something like that. Now it needs to sort of come out a bit more this way here. I'm going to put some logs here, here, and even here. And then, yeah, then we're going to have to go up. So we need to come up there again somehow. Yeah, I think I want a fairly smooth, a fairly low arch on it here. So it's going to go kind of out, straight out, kind of straight out. I'm gonna say here. Maybe like this. Almost become a branch. Flattened out a little bit here. We might have to flesh it out on the bottom, and also we might have to flesh it out a little bit like that on the top. And do I want... yeah. See, we want to have probably a log there, and there, there, and there. Like that, yeah. And then we want it to come down a little bit again here on the end. So maybe we put a log there, there, and like that maybe. The thing with trees is, guys, you can make them look however you want. See, I like that shape from this direction. Now you have to look at it from all different kinds of directions, guys. That's a thing with trees as well. There's a lot of running around, looking at it, you know, and just pondering things and things like that. That's a little bit abrupt there as well. So we'll put another piece of no, not there. I like that. We want it there, yes. Oh, and then maybe there as well. Yeah. So what you see what I mean though? You place one log and then you look and then you see something else. And then you place another one and so on and so forth. I think that's really good. But I think actually we can fork the tree off as well. Let's just place them there for now. We can fork the tree. You know what? I'm gonna just make these into... yeah, see, you only get 48. I wonder why that is. So for one of these, you get 3. Oh man, that is cheap. They're cheapskates. As if you would use less wood for that. No, honestly, that's outrageous, guys. Yeah, so I think we can fork the tree off. So I want that one to go that way. So if we fork this tree off in this direction a little bit as well, maybe try and make it go out over the archway here a little bit. Maybe like that. Like that, and then we go down, place some things here, here maybe, and here. That's probably too close, to be honest, because we need leaves on it as well, of course. Hey, come here, expensive block. Something like that, and then maybe we can do a little one just towards the house as well here. Yeah, let's do it. Let's do it, guys. So it can go like up one, out one. It can just go out one, actually. We don't need to go up. Well, it's going up, but you know, it can be a diagonal is what I'm saying. Maybe a little bit like this. And something like that. Yeah, and then we need to just build it up a little bit to make it go down. I want this to be sort of a hanging tree, which is why not a tree that you hang people in. That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying like a weeping willow type thing. So we sort of make the branches go down quite a lot. Yeah, see, now that doesn't look too great. So what we'll do is this, guys. We'll put a little block there and we'll remove that, and now we're probably all right. So now we need to look at it from all different kinds of angles. Now see here, it's a little bit straight. So we can remove that maybe. Yeah, that looks good. That looks gooder. And it looks good from here. Yeah, I'm liking it, guys. I'm liking it. And it looks good from this direction as well. Now, I usually, for some reason, end up making 3 branches on almost all of my trees. 3 main branches. It's just, I don't know, it's just how it becomes. But if you make the tree taller, then you have to also remember to have the branches on different like directions, on different heights, is what I'm saying. Alright, so now finally we can add some little weirdities on the tree, so it just looks a little bit more organic maybe. Can I have one there, and one here. And then we can just be a little bit random. There can be a block, for instance, maybe. Yeah. And it's a little bit smooth this way maybe. So we can go and put a thing here. Maybe even there. Yeah. I think that's cool. I'm gonna go and get some leaves, guys, next here, and we'll see how that goes. So jungle, jungle, jungle. Is it temporarily out of stock? Yeah, well that doesn't help, does it? Oak, jungle leaves. That's not gonna cut it. We're gonna have to mix it up with something else. Doesn't really matter what. What's this? Spruce. No, that's not gonna work. Doesn't really matter what except spruce. Yes. He's got lots of this. Now, trees take much more leaves than you would ever imagine, okay? So you can never have enough leaves, is what I'm trying to say. And also now, I'm going to be a little bit wasteful. Because otherwise I can't get up. Okay, so a good base start for making a leaf cover is to cover all of the outside of the main branches, like of the big branches. Like this. And go all around. Right, and then cover the top of all the things that are on top here. On the branch. And then do the same on the other 3, right? But I want to show you this one first. And then you go underneath it, and this is the, I guess, crucial part. I'm just going to step up a little bit here. So you don't necessarily need to have all of the things covered, but you need to have most of the things covered. And you need to go different heights when you do this stuff as well. Just to make it look much more interesting, basically. So I'm going to leave that one alone, right? But we'll leave this one alone maybe, but we'll drag some of these down a little bit more than the others. Alright, so there we got the basics of it, right? Now you can see instantly some problems. This looks way too flat, so you add some stuff there, and then this looks way too flat. So you add a bit there and there. Now I've covered the thing I said I wouldn't cover. But that's fine. You can change your mind to sort of midway through the process. This also looks a bit flat, and so you go there. And now this looks a bit wonky, so you go like that. And there, that's reasonable, isn't it? That's a good start. Still looks a bit flat here. We might want to actually do that, and then add yet another layer here, like just a little one like that. Yeah, that looks reasonable, doesn't it? That could be some more leaves on this thing here, maybe like that. And already I've done away with a whole stack of leaves, right? So you see how the leaves will go super quick. That looks too flat, and so on and so forth. So again now, it's a matter of doing it and looking, and then doing some more and then looking, right? Let me finish this tree up and we'll have a look at it. It's rained so much, in fact, that Ike has managed to, well, it's thundered so much, that Ike has managed to get a creeper head, a couple of zombie heads, and a skeleton head, the old-fashioned way, without the help of scripts. And yeah, he gave me one, actually. He gave me a zombie head. I have it right up here. Yes. And he asked me to kill him as well, so I, of course, obliged. So let's have a look at these trees, guys. I've added a little bit of a simple hedge here just to give Psychotic Butcher an idea of like what it can do, what more it can do, you know? Because this gives a nice border, and it'll tie in nicely to the next thing we're going to talk about, the square here. But first we talk about and I added some bushes here as well, just to tie this side of the road a little bit to that side of the road. So let's look in the rain at these things. I think it looks great. Now Nubika said, and she has a point, that now you can't see the house. And so maybe I should have made the trees higher. And I don't know, actually, because what is cool about it, the way it is now, is that the house is like a secret. And then you enter in through here and BAM! There you got it, yeah? And I really, really, really like that. And that's how I would have done it, if this was my house. But of course it's not my house. So what we're going to have to do is, I'm going to have to ask Butcher if this is good, or if he wants the trees higher so you can see more of the house. Now also, in the same sort of spirit, the hedge does cover a little bit of the house, but actually it improves the house as well, because now you see the green, and then in the contrast in the background you have the house. So that's that. Now there is maybe a little bit too much of a square there. You know, you can fiddle with trees for absolutely ever, guys, for absolutely ever, and I'm gonna go and fiddle with this as well. Backwards and forwards. Now here is his fish farm, and I made sure, I hope, that there's leaves above it only. So hopefully that works, Butcher. If it doesn't, you have to change it. Yep. So that's that. Now, what else, right? What else? Now, I wanted to talk a little bit about this square. Now, the square is getting somewhere, because I'm working on it on streams and off camera and stuff like that. We have the nice aquarium here. I think I'm gonna enroll Shorty to put some fishes in it. But other than that, I've sort of done the basics of it. Some corals, some kelp, some lights. It's looking mighty snazzy, guys. But there are these 4 sections here, because the main roads are going off in the cardinal directions. Then there are these 4 sections here, and this is claimed as a shop, which is nice. This here. Well, this here is our sort of communal area at the moment, but I think I'm going to build something here later on, so I might claim this as a shop. This here, sort of in between the butchers and the square, that's going to be no good for anybody, I don't think. This here could be a shop, and I think Ocean she has her enchantment service here, where you can just leave her a stack of books. She goes and enchants them up to level 3 and brings them back for a fee, which is nice. She's going to build some sort of build here, I think, which will be nice. There could be like another one here as well. And we can have some sort of decorations here, because the shop there is going to be all over the place. Now, one thing is though that over here we have the block shop. And originally I thought, well, somebody can build a shop here as well, but that we have the little path going up to Kemmets and Bragars, and we have the block shop. So maybe this area here is just going to be a natural sort of little park area, or you know what it could be? It could even be like a little theater or something like that. So I think I'm going to build something like that here now. Alright guys, a little amphitheater just outside of Spins and Matches little block shop. Really cool, I think. And quick and easy. There's more to do here. We need to fix some lighting, maybe have some theater paraphernalia here and stuff like that. But at least, you know, it's starting to look habited. I also landscaped roughly this whole section here with the where the road is going to go. And I made a new path for them to the shop. So now you go here behind, the same way as you go up to Spins, to Kemet and Bragar, and then you come down here, and you're down. Pretty nice and simple, guys. And trees, let me know what you think of them in the comments. I will check with Butcher if they need to be taller or not. But yeah, other than that, thank you very much for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Bye!